Welcome, 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 everybody. It is Sunday, noon p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern on July 12th. And I hope you're having a great day. It's Sunday, and of course, that means Master's Mind. Now, unfortunately, I couldn't put the echo on because I'm in a different location, but that's okay. It is still, regardless of what you may think, Master's Mind. So, uh, we appreciate the fact that you're here. So let's go ahead and get started with today's Master's Mind. Got some really cool things to share. And of course, with we can't do Master's Mind without our dear friends, our GPSs to successes, and our masters in mind. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Terry and Robert Hollis.
Well, thank you, Craig, the hostess with the mostest, and it's great to have Matthew on here too, part of the Hollis group. Hannah's hanging out in the back. Ezra's taking a nap. He was working hard on what Matt's going to share with you in a minute. So thanks, Scott. Thanks, Lisa Marie. Thanks, Shelly, and then Shelly Farber. We got two of her. Scott, Daniel, Dustin, Michael, and Angela, Erlene, Deborah Bronner, Deborah Grady, Arthur, Coach Bob, and there he is. So we thought that we thought that Ezra would get a break, but it looks like he's on here.
Up, sweet baby.
He just got up from his nap. So.
Look at that bottom lip.
Oh, give him back.
You don't want anything to do with this?
Oh, he's like, I just woke up.
Bye-bye. Yeah. See you later.
Oh, lovey. So big.
So we got a huge surprise. Hi, Michael. Thank you for jumping on here. So I got a huge surprise for you guys. You guys heard a little bit with, you heard a little bit about we're revamping and doing everything, coming out with the new Unlimited Wisdom website, platform, everything. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn it over to my son. He's been working hard on it. Everyone give him a hand. I just love what he's doing. And then I'm going to do my best to share with you today the vision moving forward. You know, vision inspires success in others now. And what we'll do is we'll really share what the next step is. And it's really going to be around the same thing that Coach Bob, this will really help you with my thoughts or my heart of how we can serve people moving forward. So Matt, I turned it over to you. And again, thank you so much. I mean, you're doing so much stuff, and for you to say I'm going to jump in the middle and do this too is pretty crazy.
Hey, I mean, I got all the time in the world for you guys. So like, let me get a sip of water first because I'm going to do a lot of talking.
All right.
Oh, he's got his Chewy. You want me to take him? Well, let me go over this first, and then I'll take him. So hey, everybody. Long time no see. I know I've been out of it. You know, like I haven't been here as often as I used to be. I've been pretty busy. Today, I think so far me and Hannah are going to be adding a lot of viral templates to viral video memes today too. So we've already added like 4 this morning, right? And one of them you'll see Craig post later.
Thanks, Hannah.
Yeah, so for everybody that's been going, I wish there was more templates. Just wait, there's a lot more coming in that end. But this isn't really about that as much as it's about unlimited wisdom, of course, and kind of the direction that, you know, like me and my dad sat down, and I was like, this is the direction that I see unlimited wisdom going in the future, right? And one of the elements of that was to take it off of school and to build it myself. So then we have the ability to have like many different tools and things inside of it that make it even better that you just can't do with school, right? And I was even talking to somebody about this yesterday. Like say you want a certain tool or something, then you have to send them off school to go somewhere else. So you want to post a live stream at this point, right? Then you have to use Zoom. Well, I'm trying, because AI is great, to build a platform that does it all, including the live stream part. And it's almost done. And you'll be able to live stream in the platform just like school in a Zoom style. And I built a Zoom competitor to go in it.
Awesome.
Wow.
So with that said, who wants to see it?
Me.
Yay.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the new Unlimited Wisdom. It's already on unlimitedwisdom.com, so you can go there now. It's not completely set up, and we're going to have the people that are close to us, so you guys, beta test it. There's a lot of things that we want to do with it. But basically, it's wrapped around my dad's faith and what he's been pursuing and stuff over the last few months. I've kind of steered the community away from personal development and marketing and AI and all these other things, right? Because I'm not really involved in it as much anymore. And it's not that the personal development parts aren't in there. It's just a different style of it, right? And I've always believed that the thing that Unlimited Wisdom needs is to be in a particular niche where it can grow, right? Like, what is the direction? The number one thing that I've always felt like it's had an issue with is direction. And I've tried to help with that by like doing AI trainings and all different kinds of stuff like that in it, even though, you know, Unlimited Wisdom is about personal development, really has nothing to do with AI. So this is the new site, right? So you can join the community or start your journey. Super clean. You're going to have all different kinds of stuff. You'll see the upcoming events, and these aren't updated yet because we have to schedule them all out. Believe it or not, I've built a spot where Craig and my dad can do it all by themselves. They don't need me to schedule these out or add videos or anything like that, right? It's super easy to do.
Sorry to interrupt you, Matt, but everyone give a thumbs up or some fire or put some fire emojis in, something in the comments if you like the way this looks. I think it looks amazing.
Just wait till the video background is on here too. It's going to look amazing. I have a whole trailer for it for the launch that I've been putting together, right? That has some of you speaking and all different kinds of stuff. So this is just the main page. You can meet Robert. Here's the featured videos, and these will be updated soon. There's a couple of different things you can do. You can submit a prayer request. I thought this was pretty cool. And then there's going to be, when I log in and show you, there's going to be a wall where you can ask for people to pray for you, right? And share that with them. And of course, the same mentorship support that's always been part of Unlimited Wisdom still exists. It's wrapped around not just biblical teachings, obviously, but like faith in general, right? It's not all about the Bible, but it's a decent part of it, right? Prayer and support. The goal of Unlimited Wisdom is to make it the best community for not just wholesome people, but like connecting with people. Because I'm a firm believer that as AI starts to take over the world, and I'm doing it with it, that this will be one of the main things that people will want. They'll want a sense of community. And I know all you guys show up every single day for the Daily Wisdom because of that community, right? So I'm trying to build that in its own ecosystem. So if you click on about, you're going to just be able to read a bunch about my dad. And you know, after decades of teaching and mentoring, sharing thousands of free videos, Robert saw people that did not need more information piled onto their lives. They need a trusted place to slow down, receive one useful truth, and practice it with others. Like the whole thing is basically around this entire path. And you'll see I've gamified it in general, but every single time you guys watch an Unlimited Wisdom from now on, you get points, you get all different kinds of things inside of Unlimited Wisdom to keep you on that rhythm, right? Reflecting on what Robert, my dad, shares, right? In that daily wisdom, how you've applied it to your life so other people can see. It's like, listen, I heard this today about pride or about whatever it may be that my dad's talking about. Here's how I applied it today. Here's what I got of a benefit. And this is a lot of the stuff that like you just couldn't do with school without it being like a massive feed wall that every single time you post something, it just disappears. There's specific spots in here to make sure that doesn't happen and that the people can kind of see who's doing the most and making the most of Unlimited Wisdom, right? So we've got teachings. This will not be a surprise. Every daily wisdom is here, right? And if I click on them, it opens it up and it has notes for what is in every single one of them. This is all done with AI, right?
Wow.
So every single video from now on will have like a scripture to go with it even. Put this into practice. Write down 3 things you love, including yourself, then encourage one person today with the energy you want to bring into the world, because this one was about love, connection, and energy, right? So it's what we're trying to do here is make an actual difference. And all of this archive is free on the front. You don't even have to sign up to get any of the daily wisdom stuff, right? Anymore. You just come here and watch it or go straight to the YouTube channel. But the thing is like joining is important, and it's free. You don't have to pay to join. There's there's multiple different tiers, just like there is in school, and we're still working on the prices on some of that and what benefits you're going to get, because there's a few tools that I want to work on that I think will make it even better, right? So the next thing in here is events. Any events that we're having, say we're doing another Outwitting the Devil or something along those lines, you'll see those consistently here, and you can register for those events. There's also going to be workshops and a bunch of other things that I believe are really going to make things really fly, and allow you guys to kind of interact with people. One of the things that we've really enjoyed is doing those particular programs like Outwitting the Devil, because I feel like everyone's progressing at the same time, and I can put it all into the system and gamify it, right? You can't do that with school. So it's like we can all watch it, but how do you know who's watched it and who you can connect with that's on the same page as you in the community? Just didn't exist until now. So community is the main part, right? So there's 3 different tiers currently, and there's going to be another one. We probably will even get rid. I don't know if we'll keep the high tier. We'll see. But right now there's Seeker, and that's just the daily wisdom feed, prayer wall access, weekly
Love the name.
prompts on.
Love the
yeah.
name.
Mm-hmm. So this is just to keep you accountable and like working through the daily wisdom stuff to encourage you to, grow your life and build who you are as a person. But you also get the prayer wall and all that. So if you have something that you're dealing with, you can ask for prayers, but then at the same time, you can go pray for other people. And these are niched down into particular things. You're going to see in a moment when I log in. There's actually groups. So it works similarly like school, where you can create your own group and have your own circle of people, like almost like a circle in a church, right? Around one particular thing. So when I was sharing this with somebody the other day, they got hyped up because I'm like, you could have a whole group that's just women dealing with menopause, right?
Wow.
And that's connected to everything, or men battling depression, or those types of things, to really like connect with other people, because, programs like AA or those types of things really do work. And I believe it's only going to get worse mentally for people, not better. And I want to build the solution to that, right? So in Imaginators, you get the Wisdom Hour, which is our new breakthrough session, in a sense. We're still working on the names for a lot of these. You're going to get worksheets too. So there's going to be like weekly worksheets to go with that Wisdom Hour. And the worksheets, believe it or not, are inside the site. It's not like you're printing it out. It's all done inside the site. You get achievements for it. You get all those types of things. So you don't even have to go off. Nothing is going on off site anymore. Everything happens in Unlimited Wisdom. You get emails for it. You get SMS texts for it. So if you sign up for notifications, and I'll show you, you'll get an SMS text going, hey, Robert's live right now. Hop on, right? That type of stuff. And then growth challenges, right? I'm a firm believer that if you have like a progression path, that it makes it easier, because you have step 1, 2, 3 to step done. And you've heard my dad talk about this quite a bit.
Right.
So we're going to have different growth paths and challenges for you to accomplish, like even if it's like getting out of your shell, and sharing a little bit more about yourself or something along those lines. We really want, and it's not necessary, there's going to be different versions of this. Like some people will help the community and support people, but never even get on lives. I believe that. And
Yep.
these people will still benefit from these. And then the Visionaries group is a small group mentorship. This is going to be a very private group with just a certain amount of people. Like my dad's going to be the main leader of it, but this is going to be the private group of people. This is $200 a month. There's going to be leadership labs helping you become a leader in your own right, and then mentorship rooms as well. This is something you can build. So I'm actually building out a part of the system where you can do what my dad does eventually. I'm talking to you, Melody Riva, and other people that have coached in the past or worked with people or built your own little group, right? I believe that you're going to have your own mentorship rooms that are around certain things, and this is the tier that kind of opens that up. And we're still working on that aspect too.
So Matt, what we talked about is a lot of people that like Melody, for instance, she just feels like she was called her. I believe she's gifted to do this, which is, have an accountability buddy, and she teaches accountability. So she could create a room inside of this, and then I could promote it and everyone could go there and they could
Yep.
have their little
It's a
group there.
separate link. It's built inside of the entire community, and we can set it up in the future where you can make commissions on it as well. Like that's another structure to it, right? So you're gonna see as we get in here. I'll keep on this part though because I want to finish this off. But we're gonna have support the mission, so you can give towards wisdom, prayer, and community impact. You can donate, towards the cause. And when I log in, you're going to see something that's really crazy that I've always wanted is the ability to see where all of the money is going. And you're going to see that in here. Every dollar that's donated, every dollar from these subscriptions goes somewhere. And you get to see where it goes every single month. So that's the community aspect. There's resources. And these are going to be just more things that you guys can help as almost I don't want to sound like a marketer, but as free gifts that you can give away to people. Right? So a 30-day wisdom challenge, reflection worksheets, prayer guides, and leadership notes. And I'm going to build these out so it's super easy for you guys to just click on them with your affiliate link, share it, get somebody into unlimited wisdom. Right?
And that would include a monthly subscription, right?
I mean, they can join for free and upgrade.
Okay. There you go. Because Daniel asked that question in the chat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, and then you got the store. This won't surprise anybody. I built this entire thing into the platform. So soon you'll have merch drops. There'll be all different kinds of stuff, and you'll see more and more of that. Of course, everything in here supports what we're doing as well, and supports unlimited wisdom and where we're planning on going. So that's just the front end of the website. Are you guys ready to see the actual back end of it?
Yeah.
So this is the back end of unlimited wisdom, and this is still a work in progress. So if it looks confusing, don't worry. This is something I'm working on. You've seen me do this with Posting Pilot and everything. After a certain point, this will probably look even different than you see it now. That's why we're doing a beta test. But you'll see when you first log in, it says your first wisdom week, because this is my first time logging in. And it says receive your first daily wisdom. So it has this whole entire path. If I click watch, it opens it up. I can say I've watched it, right? If I say I've watched it, then I go to reflection. I can reflect on what it is next, how I applied it, all different kinds of stuff like that. You see I just gained a little bit of points over here. And there's different badges, and there will be a leaderboard for who's done the most, right? Who's promoted the community the most, been engaging with the community the most. And we're going to reward people for that too, like allowing you in some of those private mastermind groups and stuff like that, just for sharing unlimited wisdom with people. So you go through the path, right? And there's different ones, and you'll see basically every single day there will be a different one here, and this will keep updating, right? And then you'll have a list of them and stuff moving forward. You can ask for wisdom. This is what my dad basically already does. Hey, what do you guys want to hear about? What type of wisdom? Except this goes directly to him. And I'm going to set it up so it sends him a Telegram message about it. So perfect. He's going to have his own spot where he's going to be able to go, here's the wisdom that people want to hear. Here's what I'm doing a daily wisdom on. It's just that easy now. So asking is as easy as that. And we'll have all of these different things that he can cover. Over here is your wisdom path. So you can pick, what you want to do next. If you want to build your purpose, your faith, your relationship, your leadership, if you want to go through healing or service, right? And each one of these different ones is a different path that you can finish, right? And unlock. Wow. That are achievement based, and everybody will be able to see your profile and go, that's awesome that Deborah Grady completed purpose or completed faith or completed relationships, right? And I think that's going to be super cool because you're actually going to grow as a person. And the AI is built that it's going to take daily wisdoms and other trainings my dad does and categorize them and put them into a clean path for each one of these. That's something that's coming later, but each one of these paths I believe is going to be super cool and fun to watch people go through and complete. So the next thing is learn. If I click on learn, this is something I'm really working on. This gap here won't exist. Eventually it'll be a bunch of different videos. But you can pick a lesson and go through it, right? There's different paths. So, of course, if I'm on the purpose path, it's going to say I'm 42% done. There's notes for each one of these. A prompt if you wanted to take this to your own group, right? Or your own actions or whatever. Because as I go to a community, you're going to see in a second, there's this kind of way that I see it, that Robert, my dad, is doing all the daily wisdom and all of that stuff. And then there's going to be all these sub-communities led by other people that will push those different kinds of things and go, what does this mean for us, right? What does this mean for what we're doing next? You can discuss with your group here. You can explore different memberships, of course. So if you wanted more teaching, I'm on the free plan because I'm showing you guys that now. What stays free and what goes deeper. So we're always going to keep certain things always free, but the deeper stuff, right? Like guided courses, the private groups, all of that stuff, you're going to have to be a member. And we're looking at a really low tier too for that. I don't think Imaginators will stay at $50 a month, but we'll see, right? So this is how it would look, right? You'd have different modules and you go through each different one of them and complete them on each one of the things: purpose, knowledge, kingdom, one gathering to reset the week. So this is the live room, right? If I click this, it should go up here. There it is. So this is how live will work, right? You just put your name in, pick if your camera or microphone's on, save your place, and you can join, and then we'll all be live and you'll see everybody there, and you can ask questions. There's all different kinds of things. So I found an open source version of Zoom that somebody built that's a lot better than Zoom, and then I just reverse engineered it and called it UW Live. So wow. When I get this up and running, it might have some hiccups in the beginning, but the end goal is to make sure that anything that comes through here, you guys will see questions on the screen. It'll be very clean and nice. None of the Zoom stuff anymore. It'll just be a couple of clicks, like your name, a couple of clicks, you'll be in there, right? Believe it or not, you earn achievements and you earn points for watching these too. So that's the live room. But if we go to community, you're going to see different circles. So these will break down, and soon there will be a search here. So there's going to be a daily prayer circle. This is going to be something that will probably be full of every member, right? But you can make them public or private or create your own circle. So you got foundation study room, purpose and practice, wisdom and leadership. And soon there's just going to be a ton of these here, right? But I could join a circle super easily. And then when I do, there'll be a bunch of their training and stuff in there. So as far as right now, there's nothing because there's nothing there. But you'd see a whole entire feed and you'd see a bunch of stuff here for every single individual circle. And like I said, you can make as many as you want, niche them down as much as you want. The next thing is prayer. So this is super fun. You can write here and just say, ask for a prayer, or do it even private. If you just want it to be part of a group that you're in, that's possible too. Some people don't want their information to be public to everybody on the website, but some people do. And so you can see here, it's like praying for peace and wisdom during a family decision by Sarah M. 12 minutes ago. My family has made a decision in front of us, and I want to respond with patience, clarity, and faith instead of fear. Please pray that God gives us wisdom, unity, and the humility to listen well before we move on. And then people can write notes. I prayed. 28 people prayed. I prayed for this. You know what I mean? And it's super cool because you get points for doing that, of course. There's going to be massive achievements because I love that type of stuff. So if you go through here and pray 1,000 times, there's going to be an achievement. Everyone's going to know that you've really been doing work for people. You know what I mean? You've been helping them out. So you can go through here and click on any of these. Every single one is a little thing. You can see what they said, and they can put more detail in here. Soon I'm going to even let them link a video, right? So if it's like, I really need you to pray because, my wife's going through a tough time or whatever, or a GoFundMe or types of things like that. I'd love to have that aspect be part of it soon. And when I go to support, you're going to see this. But yeah, you can add as much here as you want, and they're going to be soon. There'll be categories for them, and also based off of different things, like I said, family, purpose, caregiving, direction, relationships, faith. There's going to be a lot of different categories for particular prayers and stuff, and you can do images and videos and stuff like that. But I've never seen anything like this, right? Like, I think it's very unique. So I'm breezing through this because there's a lot, but you got your messages here. You'll be able to message people on the platform just like school. That's not going to change. This take the tour button goes through every single thing on the pages, just like it does for everything else, right? But let's look at a fun part for me, right? Support. Every gift moves through a visible impact path. So total support this month, $21,050. So this is the total amount given through donations, subscriptions, merch, everything. And you can see the total amount for that month and each lane that it goes in. So the Hollis Foundation gets $8,420 of that. That's 40% of the budget. This goes to supporting animal shelters, helping children in foster care, all different kinds of things like that. Then you have the Unlimited Wisdom mission. This is keeping everything free for people. So this is basically keeping the lights on, right? So $7,000 for daily wisdom, keep Unlimited Wisdom free, prayer spaces, teaching resources, and all of that stuff. Outreach. 3,000. We have 15% going to future charity partners. So as we grow, we're going to start looking for charities that we can get behind, not just ones that we support, but you guys really support, right? And add them into the list and give them money too, right? Because I think that there's a lot of different spots that we can really help people. And then there's operations
Craig's suicide run every year.
Exactly. Yeah, those types of things. So if Craig goes, listen, I'm doing this run to stop people from committing suicide. I would love to get some donations and stuff. Great. Well, we can throw some of the future charity money on that, right? And that's going to be crazy because this can be a decent amount of money, you guys, the larger the community gets. Like really change people's lives. And then there's operations and stewardship. This is going to be, all the receipts, payment, reporting, server stuff, that different kinds of things like that. The larger the community gets, right? Like, because there's going to be all of these tiers. If we get 10,000 people in here, believe it or not, 2,000 is not really going to cover all of that. But I'm sure we'll draw it from other places and the money will go up and we'll generate that. So think of this one more as like making sure that everybody that is part of Unlimited Wisdom, Craig, my dad, people that we add in the future are supported so they can keep doing what they're doing, right? And then down here, you can just donate, right? So 10, 25, 50, and 100. Everything's going to be tracked. Every single month, there will be a report of where all the money went. And then the Hollis Foundation in general, I plan on turning it into a charity corporation. And eventually, you guys will be able to write off some of this aspect of your donations from your taxes, right? So I want Unlimited Wisdom to, eventually be a community that's almost completely nonprofit, that that you guys can see not only where all the profits are going, but I had this dream a while back, and the dream was like this, right? I was in the dream and I was getting out of a car and I was getting onto a private jet with my family, and on the tail of the jet was an Unlimited Wisdom logo, and some of you guys were there. And at the moment when I had that dream, I'm like, damn, Unlimited Wisdom is going to grow and we're make so much money that we'll have a jet and everything. And now I realize it. The jet was meant to be given to us to continue to do what we're doing here, to go to those animal shelters, to go to those foster care people and give them this money and change their lives, right? And bring some of you guys with us to do that. And so in my dream, that's really what the jet was for, right? And you've seen some other churches and charities do this, but I want it to be the opposite of like those. I want every single dollar, because I can track it, because AI is great. Every single dollar, you guys know where it's going, right? And so I just think that this is super, super cool, and we'll add more to it, but you guys will see eventually this will be animated and you'll see where every single dollar is going. Super cool. And so not only are you getting all the benefit of the community, you're getting all the benefit of learning from my dad and other people, but you're also giving to people and changing people's lives that are less significant. And of course, adding more memberships. One of the things that I want to do too with the community is gift away a lot to communities that need it, right? Or small church communities that need it. So just be like, here's 100 memberships, right? And I'm looking at that too, because one of the things I would love to do is allow you guys to gift memberships to people, right? So you can go, this person's really struggling. I feel like they could really use the next level of Unlimited Wisdom. I'm going to gift that to them over the holidays so they have this community, because I know that they don't have many people around the holidays that they're connecting with. And you guys get on here with us all the time, right? This is going to be a daily thing. Then you got achievements here, so you can go through, and I'm going to add a lot in here, right? It'll tell you like points of opportunities for yourself. So watch today's wisdom, pray for someone, reply in a group, finish a lesson. It's as simple as that. I did not want to complicate this too much. So believe it or not, this is not for you guys. That's for admins. But that is the gist of it, right? Like that's how it's going to work. And I'm going to clean it all up and make it work really, really well. But that's Unlimited Wisdom in the next, at least the way that I see it in the future, right? So
Matt, first of all, a call to action. Do you want people now to go to that site and sign up as the beta?
yeah, you can. It
Okay.
should send you an email and everything like that if you sign up as a seeker. None of the paid stuff is set up yet because we're transitioning off of school. So
Right.
I don't, everybody that's been billed, we're still trying to figure out when the exact launch date is for this. But if you reach out to me, I don't mind unlocking some of the stuff so you can help test it. And then in general, I think probably by next Sunday, it'll be ready to go.
Okay.
So, and I might have to make a form to let people sign up. By the way, you guys, like, if you're saying I can't sign up, it's because it's still a work in progress, right? Like, I just put the domain and connected email responding to it before I got on this call. So,
First of all, how many of you guys are blowing away? I know he's my son, and can you guys imagine if you put somebody on a Zoom with my son and they go, well, I really don't know what to do. Like Arthur was nice enough to connect Joel to Matt, and it's
yeah.
like a lot of people, just like life, they just don't know what they want. But that's why Matt's there. You know what I mean? So you go to Matt and they're like, well, I don't know what I want. And he's going, well, what are you trying to do? And then Matt does what he just did. You guys understand that I just seen this for the first time, just like you. And
It did. Yeah, it didn't exist 2 days ago.
yeah. So I'm pretty proud of myself because I held it all together. I was just like, Matt, you did this is so bigger than I thought, but I know enough to
Oh
trust
yeah,
you.
it's just
And
the beginning.
I'm just so proud of you. I'm just so proud of you.
Thank you.
I did think something, and some of you are going to have to give suggestions. I thought, wouldn't there be a cool if there was a section that Terry did, and all it was called was tough love. So you get on that, you get in that group, and
Hell
if
yeah.
you're not the kind of person that loves to just be loved up on, and you're like one of those people that just like to get smacked in the head and get told to stop whining or I'll give you something to cry about. It's like because it'd be interesting how many people would be a part of that group. All of a sudden Sandy would be in there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the goal is to make Unlimited Wisdom a community. Like, here's the thing, you guys heard my dad talk about faith yesterday, and I listened to the replay. I have eyes everywhere, as you think I'm busy, but I watch everything. But so I know, like you were talking about the faith conversation that me and you had, Dad.
Yeah.
The reality is Unlimited Wisdom, I would like it to evolve past just Christianity, but we'll see. You have to start somewhere.
It will definitely. It will. I'm telling you right now, and Matt, you and I will discuss this more. I'll show you guys a graphic that I shared with your Terry today.
Okay.
And if you guys see this graphic, and it's Jesus with his hand on his head, and he's like, "That's not what I said." Now, if you guys really took the time, you guys can do this before I teach a lesson on it next Sunday. But if you guys really went through the Bible and through all the things that are written, and you just knew the only things that Jesus said, you'd immediately realize through Christianity and organized religion, there's no wonder why you're not attracted to it. Because there isn't. That's all he did was say, love up on people, be kind, take care of orphans, take care of widows, pray for your enemies, forgiveness, love. It's like he got in trouble for saying to people, listen, if your church or your belief told you there was 3,000 rules and laws and that you're not worthy, you're not enough, and you're a sinner and you're a piece of garbage, so you're never ever going to be there. But I know one way that you can get closer to God, and we're going to pass a plate around so you can put some money in it. I'm telling you guys, when people ask me if I'm a Christian, I just very simply say, depending on your definition. That's what I say, because I can guarantee you that a majority of people that think they know, that's when you guys know that I'll jump on people. When people say, I know, And me and Eric Markman talk about this all the time because Eric Markman will jump on to a post and he'll say, this is what it says in the Bible. Now, I know you guys will find this silly and it might even be sacrilegious to some of them. Jesus never told you to follow the Bible. Now, some of you right away are going, but the Bible didn't exist yet. Oh, really? So then why was he sent here? He was sent here to teach us how to love ourselves and how to love others. All the other stuff that you guys heard, make sure you show up on Sunday, make sure you go to the synagogue, make sure you go to the church, make sure that you do this, make sure you do this. That's a lot of stuff other people put in the world to basically control you. The number one key to power, listen, the number one key to power is for me to make you realize that you don't know what the F you're doing. Do you guys understand that? As soon as I can make you powerless, Dustin, listen, I'm telling you, you don't know this and you need to know this. And then Dustin's like, okay. Okay. You do want the good things in life, yeah? Okay, great. This is what you need to do. That's not what Jesus did. So Matt had a conversation with me and he really touched my heart and he's going like, listen, where do you want this to go? And I think that you guys would agree that when I'm on Daily Wisdoms with you or Master's Mind, do you feel like I'm preaching at you? Do you feel like I'm telling you that your life is messed up and you need to change it? And oh, by the way, I'm passing the plate. Send me some money. No, so that's why it needed to step away from personal development. You guys understand what I'm saying? Here's one thing that I'll share with you, and we really don't need to go anymore. It's like moving forward, Coach Bob reached out to me, right? And how many people are noticing that the world is changing? Okay? Right now, never, ever, ever in the history of my career in marketing have I put out messages to say, hey, I'm looking for people that would like to make extra money. And people are just like, no. They're not interested in making extra money right now, you guys, because they don't want to do anything. What they want to do is they want to get on Netflix or on a social media. And what they want to do is they need some entertainment to take them away from the world. They're tired of politics. They're tired of war. They're tired of all the craziness that's happening in the world that gives them uncertainty. And here's what I want unlimited wisdom to be. And I'm going to speak it into existence right now. I want to be like the rest of the social medias where I want X amount of people and I want a majority of their time every day. Imagine with me, all of you. You ask and you will get. Imagine tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people that spend more time on unlimited wisdom than they spend on X looking about war or politics or something else that pisses them off. They can get on here and create friends with Sandy. They can get on here and create friends with Melody or Deborah, or they can get on here and here's the thing that I wanted Coach Bob to understand is Matt and I always figure out what people need. And there's this thing that I say that I believe is messing up people that are marketers that are just in it for the money. If they're just in it for the money, I believe the window is going to continue to shorten for them and get tighter and get tighter. And it's going to be a point where people are only going to spend their money or in the future, their tokens with people that they know, like, and trust. I believe right now, if you wanted to build a business and you wanted people to buy a product or service from you, you need to give to them first. You got to give them, just unlimited amount of stuff. If I learned anything from Alex Hermosi, that's why Alex Hermosi is kicking everyone's ass right now. Because there's no one on the planet in marketing that's giving more than him. So you can't give. Be there for people every day. And keep doing that. And then once they know, like, and trust you, and they love being part of the community, then they're going to reach out and go, you know what I would love? What? I'd love to retire my spouse. Really? Yeah, I know how to do that. Wouldn't a person follow your example of what you're doing? And what would I tell them? A lot of you don't realize that I've been doing this my whole career. Is the law of reciprocity. I reach out to people, connect with them, and I give them a gift. It used to be a PDF copy of a book before it was a PDF copy of my book. Then it was audios. Then it was videos. The reason that you guys are here today, and correct me if I'm wrong, you can send me a little message going, Robert, you were so wrong, is the reason that I think that you guys are here, and the ones that I know that watch it recording faithfully, is because I believe that you believe that I give you something. So if I'm out giving you, then maybe you'd like to do something with Terry and I and Matt. And so that's what I see. I see the very first thing that you guys could do. And I love this saying. You guys are going to see me promoting unlimited wisdom like never before. Is I feel like, hey, do you believe that you're not going forward in life just simply because you don't think and feel the right way? The reason that you're not acting on anything is because you simply aren't feeling like you want to. There used to be a group of people in personal development that says, listen, if you don't feel like it, do it anyway. Yeah, that's great language for 1% of the people on the planet. What about the other group of people? The other group of people are doing things every day that they shouldn't because it makes them feel good. Why are you doom scrolling? Why are you binge watching Netflix? Why are you watching reality TV? Because it makes me feel good. It's entertainment. So, how many people like the new vision? It's like, because I can come up with things all day long from my heart, and being a teacher and being a frientor. If you guys want to know what I want to be for you, is I just want to be a source of hope, inspiration. That's what I want to be. I want to give you hope, inspiration, and I want to give you a path that you can actually plant seeds. Wow, that just came to me. You know what unlimited wisdom is? It's a garden where you guys get to plant your seeds. It's a garden where you get to plant as many seeds as you possibly can. And as you plant those seeds and grows, those seeds will want to grow with you. They're like, well, Bob, I notice you're on a lot of these unlimited wisdoms. Yeah. I got to work during the day. I got to watch the recordings. How would you like to be on them live? How would you like to be on when you're watching them from your phone or at home or sitting in a beach somewhere? Yeah, I would love that. I can show you a simple way of what I do, and I can help you. I know a lot of you reached out to Coach Bob over the years, and you reach out to him, but really maybe Coach Bob needs to have an AI that just does it for you. Because how many of you guys are putting together SEO and getting on all the search engines and building funnels and building, you know, graphics and videos to get, you know, it's like, I ain't doing that. So that's why I find people like Coach Bob. Make sense to you guys? Yeah, if you guys were the ones that if you were the person that brought Coach Bob into Munitech, you know, Terry makes anywhere between $6,000 and $600 a month because she sponsored Coach Bob. That's pretty nice, huh? We just got to get a couple more Coach Bobs. No, we got to plant a bunch of seeds in unlimited wisdom. So I'm done talking. I know you guys had a great Sunday, and thank you so much for looking at this. And again, let's give Matt, not that he likes this stuff, but man, Matt, I'm just fucking blown away. I'm just totally mind blown. So
thank you. You know, everything that I build is a work in progress. It'll get a lot better over time. You know, and I also am crazy, so I won't let it go until I feel like it's good. So yeah, even posting pilot is like, I'm still working on that every day. And that's the fun part about that is anybody that's part of that is about to get like the world's most massive upgrade. It's about to be fully agentic. Like you'll be able to just ask Otto to create all your stuff in a chat, and then he'll schedule it all out. It'll all be a conversation. And that's like, I mean, I had a GPT 5.6 Soul on extra high. This makes sense to everybody here, I'm sure. The smartest intelligence in an AI other than, you know, it is basically the smartest. And it sat for 45 minutes yesterday and built a 50-page plan that I gave my AIs to build this out. It's that big. So it's like, you basically all will have your own blue and Otto, and you'll be able to customize the dog to the way you like it and everything like that. I've already got him here. Check this out. Is this the right screen? You see this dog here?
Yep.
That's Otto. I can drag him around, and if I click on him, he's building stuff right now. So,
that's great, man.
That soon you guys will all have that. So
appreciate you, Matt. I love you. Turn it back to Craig to close it out. Looking really forward to all the new stuff that's happening in our lives. It's going to be
Arthur. We can do cats. By the way, before anyone goes.
I'm sure Arthur will love that. Hey! Watch it, Coach Bob. Watch it.
We're gonna try to get everybody. If I would love, I'm a huge fan of capybaras. It'd be cool if I could have a capybara run my whole entire company.
Platypus.
Yeah, isn't that funny? It's like everybody's like, "Oh, AI is so technologically advanced," and there's all these different. Like, I want Posting Pilot to be an operating system for your business at some point, right? And that's where my goal is with it. So it's like everybody else is going one direction. It's like mind, brain, AI. And I'm like making little characters. And I'm like, don't you want a platypus to run your entire company? Yeah. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's where my brain is. Yeah, Owly, right? Owly can be animated.
That's right. Owly. Absolutely.
Yep.
It's got to be fun. It's got to be fun.
And approachable. I love everybody being able to have fun with it. So, yes, Jim. On both of those. Yeah. So.
What a great Sunday. Oh, go ahead, Robert. Sorry.
No, go.
What a great Sunday, everyone. And I talk about master's mind. Okay. This is a different master's mind, but it's still a master's mind. So we got lots of great things coming up for you. You are part of our amazing community. You will be the first to get on top of all of this.
Oh, sorry to interrupt you, Craig. Could I tease? Because there's just a lot of meme templates are coming out right now.
Yeah.
Oh, go for it.
If you guys are interested. Right, so we got the cockpit takeover. This guy's a little noticeable, right?
Let me hold on a second. Where's that? There it is. Go ahead.
This one's called the cockpit takeover. So the plane's out of control. Craig's here to save it, right? And then this is going to come as no surprise to any of you that have been following me for a long time. I had to have sharks at some point, so now we have you riding a shark.
Woo!
Check that out. There's probably going to be like 20 of these done by the end of the today. So log in consistently, and then I'll send an email out letting everybody know. But I know a lot of people have been asking for. There's a bunch of dance ones coming too, so you guys will be able to like have anybody dance. And then Hannah's working on some. We were talking about like the Spencer's meme like ones where you can just throw somebody else in it, and those are going to be fun too. Like. I could think of a couple of people here that might take somebody else in the community and put them in that. So
yeah, I still want one to post on social media of Craig hugging Trump.
That's a little far.
Pushing it.
There's impossible, like riding a shark on the ocean, and then there's never gonna happen, and that fits in never gonna happen. So I don't reach that far.
Oh
anyway.
my goodness. Oh my goodness. Matt, this is exciting. Thank you so much for sharing. Robert, Terry, wow. A lot of you, I don't know about you, but I'm pumped. I am so pumped right now. I didn't need coffee this morning. I needed this. How's that?
And everyone do a shout out to Hannah. Hannah, everyone in the family stepping up. So
she's just gonna take over viral video memes. So
wow.
Thank you. Yeah, because I am doing a lot. So
all right, everybody. Well, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to join us here on Master's Mind. Don't forget tomorrow, recess, 9 a.m. Pacific, noon p.m. Eastern, and then every other day is noon p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Daily Wisdom, Thursday, Breakthrough, and Saturday, Ask Us Anything. And of course, be aware things may happen and things may change soon with names, titles, and times. So right now that's on the schedule, but we got so many things to look forward to because you are here with unlimited wisdom. We love and appreciate you. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to join us. So until next time, please be good to yourselves. Be cash. Bye-bye. I'm going to go ahead and unmute so we can all say so long and have a super Sunday.
Thanks, everybody. And yes, the school group will still exist until we're ready to fully launch this. We're not getting rid of it just yet. Okay, there'll be a transition period. We'll let you guys all know. But thank you so much. Thanks for being on here, everybody. Happy Sunday.
Thanks,
Dad.
Thank you, Marie, Melody,
Great job,
Daniel.
Matt. Way to go.
Deborah, Ellen, Matt, you crushed it. Arthur, Deborah, Dustin, Michael, and Angela, Coach Bob, Terry, hostess with the mostest, Craig Jackman. Thank you. Love you guys. Bye-bye.